Egypt announced this weekend it intends to tighten legislation against female genital mutilation and has published a proposed law that will hit anyone performing the operation with up to 7 years in jail. The government wants to crack down on the practice, which is already against the law but is widely used nonetheless. A UNICEF report published in February declared that at least 200 million girls and women alive today have suffered FGM in 30 countries, mainly in Africa. FGM is recognised internationally as a fundamental violation of women's and girls' rights. Of the worst offenders, Egypt is high on the list. And it's something that also affects the very young. 44 million girls under the age of 14 have also been harmed in this way, mainly in the Gambia, followed by Mauritania and Indonesia. In the latter, around half of all girls aged under 11 have been cut. Ifra is just 17 and lives in a refugee camp that hosts thousands of displaced Somalis fleeing the 2-decades-long civil war. I underwent FGM at the age of 8. I experienced many problems when I was circumcised. I was at home in great pain and bedridden for several days due to the stitches. My legs were tied together to ensure I didn't move so the stitches would stay in place. I was unable to pass urine normally. I had to lie on my side to urinate. At Benadir Hospital in Mogadishu, victims stream in for treatment, either for reconstructive surgery or complications during pregnancies.
When the baby comes into the birth canal, cannot come outside. So it also happens that baby become asphyxiated and later on become a stillbirth or after a long resuscitation, or can also develop cerebral palsy.
Many countries have strengthened their laws to try and crack down on the practice. And on a more local level, many communities are taking a public stand against FGM, says UNICEF in its February report. They are opening cracks in the edifice that allows the organisation to hope for progress on the issue.